To the world, it's the Okanagan's premier all-season resort. This is Mother Nature's playground. Indulge in a little indulgence, a gourmet destination. To you, it's home, a world-class resort, right in your own backyard. The Predator Ridge Resort. Predator Ridge Resort, one resort for every season. Predator Ridge Resort sprawls over 1,200 acres on a spectacular site above Lake Okanagan. Over the past 2 decades, original developer Herb Patterson's vision of a residential retreat in the Okanagan Valley has evolved gracefully. Individual homes overlook the resort and the 2 golf courses, Carrick's new Ridge and Les Ferber's 20-year-old Predator, as well as the 121 units mixed with lodge, cottage, and villa suites, the spa, pools, conference and meeting facilities, tennis courts, and restaurants. With so much to do, so much to see, and so much to explore, no wonder this is Canada's premier resort. As a guest at the resort, or as a resident, you wake up in the morning, throw open the curtains, and ask yourself, what do I want to do today? At Predator Ridge Resort, for their residents and their guests, the options are endless. When you own at Predator Ridge, the entire Okanagan becomes your backyard. It's only 15 minutes from the resort to shops and restaurants of downtown Vernon, and to nearby Okanagan and Kalamalka lakes. It is just 25 minutes from the resort to the Kelowna Airport, and within 45 minutes of the resort there are more than 20 local wineries. In the winter months, it's just under an hour's drive to downhill and Nordic skiing on some of the most famous powder mountains in North America. Like the fine wines of the Okanagan Valley that get better with age, over the past 20 years, Predator Ridge Resort has evolved and firmly established itself as one of the premier golf resorts in Canada. Golfers can play all day on 2 championship 18-hole courses, the award-winning Predator course designed by Les Ferber and the highly acclaimed Ridge course designed by Doug Carrick. Stay in the comfortable lodge, and it's just a short walk to the first tee each morning. For the 2 of you, or for the entire family, Predator Ridge's luxurious accommodations are outfitted with the touches that make you feel right at home. Full kitchens, fireplaces, and plush down duvets. Plus, when you stay here, you'll get full access to the resort's amenities. Friendly service, rivaled only by the top clubs in North America, is part of the membership package at Predator Ridge. Membership includes unlimited access to 2 18-hole golf courses where 1 course each day is kept private for members, priority booking, locker rooms, events and tournaments, and use of state-of-the-art practice facility. For many, the best thing about being a member at Predator Ridge is the camaraderie and lifetime friendships formed within the club. For after golf, or for the non-golfer, the signature treatments and specialized services in the Aveda Concept Salon and Spa at Predator Ridge will make you want to spend your time here forever. This sanctuary offers pampering services and packages including facials, body treatments, manicures and pedicures, and couples massages. By infusing treatments with local elements, the salon and spa puts an Okanagan twist on Aveda products. If it's an after-golf meal, a cold drink, or a 5-course meal, the range at the clubhouse has it all. This is a favorite stop for visiting golfers, members, and residents. The executive chef at the range and his exceptional team of culinary masters have crafted a menu that marries the bounties of local produce into his creations, and to accompany the meal, a selection of award-winning wines from the vineyards of the Okanagan Valley as well as internationally acclaimed wineries is available. The Okanagan is celebrated for its fresh ingredients and culinary talents, and Predator Ridge is Okanagan dining at its best. Fabulous views, a comfortable atmosphere, and extraordinary dining with fresh and local seasonal ingredients make Range at the Clubhouse the Okanagan's favorite dinner destination. Nearby, In the Cup Cafe serves up quick sandwiches and snacks. Predator Ridge is a remarkable destination for company tournaments and retreats, friends and family get-togethers, weddings, and meetings alike. The Predator course has earned numerous awards, including 4.5-star rating from Golf Digest magazine, the highest designation given to any golf course in Canada. Predator Ridge Resort has also twice earned the distinction of being named PGA of BC Facility of the Year. Walk in the footsteps of the greats on the Predator course that over the years has been played by the game's very best. The resort hosted the Canadian Tour soon after it opened. In 2002, Predator Ridge played host to the TELUS Skins Game with Mike Weir, Sergio Garcia, Phil Mickelson, and Fred Couples. Sergio Garcia enjoyed his stay and his Skins Game winnings and wisely purchased 2 cottages as an investment. The Skins Game did return in 2008 with Mike Weir, Fred Couples, Camilo Villegas, Greg Norman, and Colin Montgomery playing for the TELUS World Skins Game title. Spectacular mountain views, warm Okanagan breezes, the occasional glimpse of a painted turtle, red-winged blackbird, a coyote, or a deer. Golf at Predator Ridge is so beautiful, some may find it hard to concentrate on their game. Predator Ridge Golf Course was designed by Les Ferber and opened as an 18-hole facility in 1991. Nine years later, the golf course was extended to 27 holes, comprising 3 9-hole circuits named Osprey, Redtail, and Peregrine. Beginning in 2007, one of Canada's finest course designers, Doug Carrick, was commissioned to do a remake on an existing Peregrine 9-hole course and add another 9 to create the Ridge. The Predator course has earned numerous awards, including 4.5-star rating from Golf Digest, the highest designation given to any golf course in Canada. Predator Ridge Resort is located 25 minutes north of the Kelowna International Airport and 15 minutes south of Vernon on Highway 97. Predator Ridge Golf Course has been consistently ranked by SCOREGolf magazine in Canada's top 25 courses. From the moment you first set foot at Predator Ridge, it feels like home. This is a place where family and friends relax and reconnect. From quiet, tucked-away home sites to those with views that extend beyond Okanagan Lake, at Predator Ridge there are so many ways to live the resort life. This is luxury resort living without compromise and has a special appeal to those looking for a second or vacation home, as well as those looking to downsize. 2-bedroom homes finished with the details that make the difference: granite countertops, hardwood flooring, and gracious outdoor spaces overlooking the fairways. The residences have large kitchens, double garages, stone fireplaces, balconies, high ceilings, decks, and large windows revealing stunning views of the golf course or valley. At Predator Ridge, your craftsman-style home becomes your base camp to a world of activities. When you own here, you'll have access to all the amenities Predator Ridge is famous for: 2 18-hole golf courses, hiking and biking trails, and in the winter, cross-country skiing and other winter sports. It's the Okanagan's premier all-season destination. 2 of Canada's top-ranked championship golf courses, luxurious accommodation, fairway homes, a Veda concept salon and spa, year-round amenities, gourmet dining. Predator Ridge Resort. One resort for every season. Residents also have access to the state-of-the-art fitness center with life fitness machines, spin classes, a 25-meter pool, and hot tub to complement every workout. For the kids, there are pools, outdoor playgrounds, and other year-round activities. Make this your best season ever at the Predator Ridge Performance Center.
When that happens, you notice that the club aims a little bit left.
Director of Instruction Sean Richardson heads up a specially selected team of Canadian pros who will improve your game.
Come in here, over, almost started turning.
Private, semi-private, and group lessons are available. In 2010, Predator Ridge Director of Instruction Sean Richardson was named PGA of BC Instructor of the Year.
It's getting better though, closer to our line.
Okay.
Our line's going, a little bit.
Clinics and camps fill up fast, so call early to book your next step in improving your game. Now, let's join course designer Doug Carrick and Brad Ewart on the first tee.
Doug Carrick, you've built 30 golf courses all around the world. I've played some of them. They're outstanding. Now today we're here at the Ridge course at Predator Ridge. I'm looking forward to this course today.
Brad, it's great to have you here to play the Ridge course today. We've got a beautiful day. The key is just keep it in the fairway, out of the bunkers and out of the long stuff.
Hit the fairway, hit the green, knock it in. Sounds easy.
Just the way the designer meant it to be played.
Well, you're the designer, Doug. Please hit away.
Thanks, Brad.
Oh, right down the middle.
Oh, a little left. Not too bad.
Okay, hit the fairway, hit the green, knock it in. Step 1 is hit the fairway. A little to the right, kick down. Oh, got the designer's bounce.
There were a lot of challenges in the initial parts of the project, figuring out how to utilize the land. There was not only the component of the golf course, but the residential community as well, and figuring out how the two could be integrated and still come out with a very good golf course. And there were really 3 components to the layout, I think. There was the existing Peregrine 9, which was rebuilt, and A couple of holes were redesigned to make them a little more playable, but certainly the elevation change and the rugged rock outcrops was a challenge to keep it within budget and create a reasonable golf course.
What a beautiful location. Here the Ridge course, built on hilly, mountainous terrain, overlooking Okanagan Lake. What a beautiful setting.
Oh, fantastic canvas to build a golf course on here, Brad. But you know, this kind of landscape is a designer's dream, but it also presents a lot of challenges in building the course with some of the elevation changes and the rugged topography.
And that's your challenge as an architect and a designer, to get it right. Take it through the routing, take it through the topographical changes, and then create a golf course that works. And what we're looking at down here right now, Doug, this is beautiful. What a gorgeous setting.
It is a beautiful setting, and I think one of the unique things here at Predator Ridge is you get different landscape settings throughout the golf course. You start out in some open grasslands that's typical of the Okanagan Valley, and then you go in through some wooded valleys where it's a little more enclosed, and then you come out to the ridge here, which is the name of the golf course, and you get this panoramic view of Lake Okanagan. And then you go down into the lower parts of the property and you're surrounded by these beautiful rock outcroppings. So it's quite a nice variety of landscape settings for the golf course.
And you talk about the dramatic granite rock outcroppings, and you've used those, integrated them into your design.
That's correct. Well, obviously it's very difficult to move these granite outcroppings, and we felt that it's kind of a unique feature here in the Okanagan Valley, and thought it would be a nice thing to frame some of the holes and, you know, create some of the strategy around some of the rock outcroppings on the golf course. Places like the 6th hole, and that was a key area for the routing of the golf course, because there weren't too many options of how to get down to the lower section of the property. There was a narrow crevice that I noticed in the topography maps, and I thought, well, that looks like a spot we can take a tee shot down through this crevice and get to the lower portion of the property. And it widens out. Yeah, it's a bit of an illusion. I guess when you're on the tee, you know, you feel very confined, and there's actually a lot more room than you anticipate, which I think is one of the interesting things about the hole. It kind of plays with your mind a little bit.
Well, we look at it now, the finished product, it's beautiful, but it wasn't always like this.
No, this was pretty heavily forested terrain back in here, so we spent a lot of time in the bush wandering around and trying to figure out where we were, looking at topography maps, and you know, gradually open it up, and you know, so that you can see where the golf holes are going to fit into the landscape, and that's really when you fine-tune the design of the golf course, is, you know, during the clearing stages and moving things around just so it fits into the landscape naturally.
You want to move as the minimal amount of earth that you can, but you have to move some.
Exactly. You know, everything isn't perfect for a golf course. There were some holes that were a little more work than others. Some laid into the natural landscape with very little manipulation. Probably the most difficult hole is in the background here, number 11, a par 5 that was quite rugged from tee to green, so we had to do some blasting there to create a playable fairway.
And you've put a lot of, let's call it, containment in your fairways and around your green, where the ball has a chance to not bounce out of bounds, but bounce back into play.
Exactly. Well, that has a lot to do, again, with the routing of the golf course and trying to work with the natural landscape, and routing some of the holes through the valleys where, if it's an errant shot, it hits a slope and bounces back towards the fairway. You know, you study the topography maps, you look at areas, and you sort of visualize in your mind that, oh, I bet this is really interesting. You know, you look at the contours and you say, that looks like a dramatic feature there that could be interesting to incorporate into the course. And then when you get out on the site and you see what that's actually like, many times it's much more dramatic than you envision in your mind. And that's the exciting part of the process.
There are times that you as the designer have challenged the golfer with either bunkering or rock outcroppings, but once you play the hole, you realize there's quite a bit of room there.
There is. It's a little deceiving. I think the scale is so big out here, the landscape is so large, that you have these massive landforms, and it perhaps appears a little tighter than it actually is when you play the golf hole.
And with not really the elevation, but the climate that we're in, the ground is firm, you're going to get a lot of roll, especially during the mid-season.
Yeah, it's a nice dry climate here in the summer in the Okanagan. You know, with some of the slopes and the elevated tees, you know, I think golfers will really enjoy some of the extra distance they may get on their tee shots.
Well, I'm thoroughly enjoying this tour you've taken me on so far. We've got lots more to see. Let's head back out on the golf course.
Okay, Brad.
So far, so good. These holes have been outstanding. And I'm going to have to sink this putt just to keep close to you in our match and earn myself a hot dog. Get in there.
Oh, good try.
Slips it by. Okay.
That's good, Brad.
The match is on. Doug, I'm getting a little hungry, feeling a little peckish. So we take a break?
Sounds good.
A light lunch, fresh fruit, and a glass of wine are offered at the Outlook Cabin that serves as a welcome refreshment stop for golfers, hikers, and cyclists touring the resort.
Doug, as I travel the world as a golf writer, I'm often asked to rank the golf courses. So of course, when I get to a new golf course, first I look at the design, the condition of the golf course, the aesthetics. All of those are important, but one of the most important things for a golfer is the hot dog. And here we have the Predator Ridge dog, and we have executive chef Jeff O'Neill. Jeff, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Pretty good. Now, Jeff, is it just perfect?
Perfect. It's the best hot dog on any golf course.
Best. Okay, well, we'll soon find out. Well, it's off to a good start. It's barbecue. Now for the real proof are the condiments. And do you have all the right ingredients? The wiener's important, but so are the rest of the stuff. Oh, it looks like we're off to a good start. Okay, we got to get a little ketchup in there. That's important. Got to have ketchup. Oh, mayonnaise. Gotta have mayonnaise. What's a hot dog without mustard? Sure, you gotta have mustard. Not big honking chunks, but nicely, finely diced onions so they don't get stuck in your teeth on the back nine. Oh yeah, we got cheese. The jalapenos, we got them. We got them. If it tastes good, this wiener could be the best hot dog in Canada. Let's see. Okay, Doug, it looks like they've got it all. Jalapenos, chopped onions, the cheese. Well, the proof is in the dog. Oh, hey, look who's here. Hal Quinn. Hey, Hal, good to see you.
Good to see you, Bradley. Doug?
Hey, Hal. Great to see you, Hal, and welcome to Predator Ridge.
Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying the golf course.
Great.
Looks like you're enjoying a hot dog.
Well, we were a little hungry. We're just making the turn at 12. You know how important it is, the hot dog isn't a round of golf, so I suggest you try the dog. Join us in the 19th hole for a drink afterwards, will you?
That'd be terrific. Okay, we'll see you guys later.
Look forward to it.
Hey, Jennifer, I hear the hot dogs are terrific. I think I'll have one.
Oh, hey, Doug, that hot dog was pretty good. Now I have enough energy to get through the back nine, and the rating of this golf course just went up. There we go.
Good drive, Brad.
Oh. Another good par 5 here.
Perfect.
So when you're not designing golf courses, you're out playing, hitting it pure like that, swinging pure like that. You just make the game look so easy. Do you design golf courses to suit your game?
Exactly.
Well done.
I got to win some money.
Well done. Man plays tough.
In 2010, the Ridge course, designed by Doug Carrick, was named the best new golf course in Canada by SCOREGolf magazine.
Look good, Brad.
Right at it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Putt for birdie.
Putting for birdie. I like that. Oh, there we go. Drawn back into the pin. Be the right club. Catch it. There we go. Well, Doug, you've been playing well. Knock this in for a 2. Has he done it? Has he done it? Oh, a little low. A little
low, Brad.
Tap that in. Never complain about a par if you can make this one. Never a doubt.
Easy par. I'll always take par.
Never complain about a par.
Yeah.
Now, Doug, what a great little par 3 this is here, number 15. And I remember this hole from the old course from before. And what you've done is you've built a number of new holes, but here we get to a redesign of the closing 4.
Right. We're back on the original Peregrine 9 here, Brad, and we did a lot of work on the original Peregrine 9. Basically, rebuilt the golf course from tee to green to try and make it a little more friendly, a little more playable. Address some of the drainage issues and other soil issues that they had on the golf course. So we started here really back on the Peregrine 9 with the 15th hole. We raised the tee about 6 feet to give you a better look over the water, moved the green away from some of the houses to protect them a little more, and you know, basically tried to make the greens a little more gentle.
And this leg, Birdie Leg, still comes into play.
Birdie Leg still comes into play, and you know, especially with some of the front pin positions on this green.
And then we move on from here to number 16, a little dogleg left par 4. Again, the same routing, but a different hole.
Yeah, different hole. One of the things we did on that hole was we eliminated the creek that ran in front of the green to make it more of a enticement to try and drive the green for a long driver, make it a drivable par 4, or you can lay up to the right and you know, have a short pitch shot into the green, but the left pin positions there can make it quite a challenge.
Because then the water left of the pin comes into play.
Exactly, and I think for you know, a good player who hits the ball long can have a go at the green, but they better be straight.
Number 17, another good, strong par 4, framed by bunkers right side, water up the left side, a very good, strong finishing hole.
Yeah, actually the last 2 holes are really strong par 4s to finish the golf course. Number 17, we filled in a portion of the lake to try and make the driving area a little bit wider, and we widened the approach into the green, but it's now a par 4 and not a short 5 as it once was.
It's a long par 4, and I came in with a hybrid coming in, and it gives you, the ball will roll in, and the green accepts the shot well.
That's right. We tried to make the green entrances open so that there was always the option to roll the ball onto the green, and if you want to make it difficult, you can tuck the pin in the back left corner there, and for a good player, he's going to have to work the ball into the pin.
And then the final hole, number 18. Well, save the best for last or save a good test for last?
18 is a very strong finishing hole, par 4, probably about 450 to 60 yards from the back tee. And what we did there was we raised the fairway and lowered the green because it was a severe uphill shot before. So we wanted to try and equalize that elevation change and make the green a little bit flatter so that it was a little more friendly for the finishing hole.
Well, we got a few more holes to go, Doug. You're on your game. I'm doing my best.
You're playing well today, Brad.
Let's see what's ahead.
Okay. Well, it's a very dramatic golf course with really 3 different landscape settings. Open rolling grasslands, wooded valleys, and then ridges where you get these fantastic panoramic views of Lake Okanagan and a lot of rock outcroppings.
Take it. Yeah! Oh,
Good putt,
Doug.
Brad.
I needed that for the
To tie
tie.
the match.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed
Great
that.
putt.
Thank
Me
you
too,
so
Brad.
much.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed
Enjoyed
that.
the day.
Now, let's head up to the 19th hole. We got a couple of friends to meet, talk about the day, and have a few refreshments.
Sounds great.
The Okanagan Valley has one of the warmest climates in all of Canada and is famous for its orchards, sandy beaches, water sports, deserts, superb wineries, wellness spas, and of course, golf.
Oh, thank you, Hal. Well, what a wonderful day in the Okanagan. Everybody have a good time?
Amazing day.
Fantastic.
Great day.
It was special. Now, Krista, let's start with you. You're up at the Sparkling Hill Resort. How was it?
It was amazing time at Sparkling Hill. So many options, over 40 choices. It was really hard to decide what to do. And I think the highlight for me, though, was the cold sauna. Have you heard about the cold sauna?
I read about it. They put you in the coldest place on earth.
They do, but only for 3 minutes. That's all you need, and you leave rejuvenated and wanting to try it again.
Well, and there's so many other different kinds of spas. I saw the aromatherapy, the eucalyptus. You must have had a beautiful time.
It was amazing.
Recommend it to anybody?
Anybody. I would highly recommend it.
And Hal, it was great to see you out here today, but I got to ask you something first. What do you think of the hot dog?
Very good.
Very
As
good.
hot dogs go.
Now, what about the golf course? What do you think?
Well, you know, I played a lot of golf courses around mountains and hills all around the world, and here you don't need a Sherpa as a caddy. Tremendous elevations, but tremendous elevation drops off the golf tees that give every level of golfer really a thrill. And Doug's just done a wonderful job with the elevation changes here. Dramatic tee shots take away that elevation challenge and really provide for wonderful golf.
Oh, that's a very nice compliment, Doug, coming from a golf writer like Hal.
Well, thank you, Brad and Hal, for those wonderful compliments on the golf course. It always makes me feel good.
Well, Doug, you've done a tremendous job, and we look around, what a beautiful setting. And as an architect, you build golf courses all around the world, and they're not always as aesthetically pleasing and as beautiful as this.
It was really a dream job, Brad, to have a beautiful landscape like this to work with and a wonderful client with a great vision.
And Brad, how did you spend your day?
Oh, I had a wonderful time. Well, first of all, I got to play golf, and I love to play golf every chance I can. And being here in the Okanagan at Predator Ridge, what a tremendous golf course. It was also a great experience for my family, because I could bring my kids and my wife. My kids were swimming in the pool. My wife had the massage and the sauna treatment. We even had the couples massage.
Very nice.
So a great place to come up here in the Okanagan. You've got Predator Ridge with the golf, and of course Sparkling Hill and all of its amenities. And a great time had by all. I'm sure everyone who comes to the Okanagan has a wonderful experience. I hope you enjoyed the golf show.
And join us again for another great golf destination.
Well, everyone, cheers.
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 A friendly set of rules apply to all who visit and spend time at Predator Ridge Resort. The first rule: bring a camera. The second rule: remember, golf is your recreation and not your occupation. So enjoy yourself. And the third rule: make sure others enjoy themselves too. Predator Ridge is a resort where the staff are friendly and the service is unmatched. At Predator Ridge, our staff treat our guests as special members for the day, and our members are special members for a lifetime.